Today we're going to talk a little bit about graphic organizers. Graphic organizers are a way to visually display information such as a chart, graph, or a diagram. They depict the relationships between facts, terms, or ideas within a learning task. They encourage students to see information as a component of systems rather than isolated facts. They're sometimes referred to as knowledge maps, concept maps, story maps, cognitive organizers, advanced organizers, or concept diagrams. Descriptive or thematic maps encourage the generation of ideas and help students develop creative skills. They help students to visualize the existing relationship amongst multiple ideas. They work well for mapping generic information, but particularly well for mapping hierarchical relationships. Network trees can be used to sort, classify, or show how items are related to one another. The tree's trunk represents the main topic, and the branches represent relevant facts, factors, influence, traits, people, or outcomes. They're good for organizing a hierarchical set of information and reflecting superordinate or subordinate elements. Spider maps can be used to investigate and enumerate various aspects of a single theme or topic, helping the student to organize their thoughts. They help the student focus on a topic, requires the student to review what they already know in order to organize that knowledge, and helps the student to monitor their growing comprehension of the topic. They're useful when the information relating to a main idea or theme does not fit into a hierarchy. When cause and effect information contains problems and solution, a problem-solution map can be helpful. In order to compare different solutions to a single problem, a problem-solution outline can be used. To represent serial information, sequential episodic maps can be used. Timelines, flowcharts, and cyclical maps are all useful ways for mapping cause and effect. Fishbone maps, also known as herringbone maps, can be used to explore the many aspects or effects of a single complex topic, helping the students to organize their thoughts in a simple and visual way. They're particularly useful when cause and effect or timeline relationships are complex and non-redundant. Contrast maps and matrices can be used to help students compare and contrast two concepts according to their features. They condense and organize data about multiple traits associated with many items or topics. Venn diagram is an illustration of the relationship between and among sets or groups of objects that share something in common. They are made up of two or more overlapping circles and are used to compare and contrast the characteristics of any other items like groups of people, individual people, books, characters, animals, and such. Graphic organizers work particularly well for English language learners. They make content area information more accessible and facilitate comprehension through visual illustrations of key terms, vocabulary, ideas, and the relationships among them. Graphic organizers help ELL students summarize and interpret text and make information more precise by eliminating superficial details. Graphic organizers are flexible in that they can be used at the beginning of a lesson to introduce new vocab or concepts, or at the end of a lesson to summarize learning. They can also be used as a formative assessment. Descriptive organizers can be used to learn about students at the beginning of a school year or upon arrival. In the following demonstration, I will use a graphic organizer, specifically a network tree, to simplify and display the information I just provided about graphic organizers. So here's how we're going to construct our graphic organizer about graphic organizers. Yes, I am using my fridge as my whiteboard. So at the top here, our trunk is going to be graphic organizers. And I'm going to put 3 branches for the main uses for these types of organizers. They're great for sorting hierarchical information, for comparing and contrasting, and for cause and effect. Off of those branches, I'm going to put in the different types of organizers based on what their most useful purpose is. Hierarchical information is really good for descriptive, thematic, organizers, also network tree, which we're doing right now. Compare and contrast is the Venn diagram. The compare contrast map. And the compare contrast matrix. In the middle here, cause and effect are the fishbone, the sequential episodic map, and the problem solution map and outline. We can even take this one step further, because within the sequential episodic map there are timelines, cyclical maps, so there is a basic graphic organizer about graphic organizers.